Good morning, everybody. Myself, Dr. Arjyadhara Pradhan, and today I'm going to basically talk about furnace fuels. So, prior going to the furnace fuel, let me tell about what is a furnace, how it works. So, furnace is a piece of equipment that provides direct electric or fired heat for industrial processes that require temperature that exceeds very high value around 400 degrees Celsius or more. Now, many industrial processes require heating for the preparation of materials for production or completion of applicants. Now, in all cases, the dependability and durability of the electric and the fired in industrial furnaces provide the necessary temperature control and reliability to complete a manufacturing process or operation. Now, the two general type of industrial furnaces are electrical or you can say fired. Apart from them, we have cupola furnace, we have smelting furnace, we have electric arc furnace, we have solar furnace. There are a variety of different types of furnaces. Now we'll see today mainly I will be discussing about different type of furnace fuels which are basically of three types: solid type, liquid type and gaseous type. Let me screen share my slide so that we can see the different types of furnace fuels. So we'll be talking about the different types of furnace fuels. As I discussed, there are liquid fuels, gaseous fuels, and solid fuels. So liquid fuels we'll be talking first. The majority of liquid fuels consumed in furnaces are fuel oils. Fuel oil covers products ranging from gas oil to the heaviest residual fuel oils. The most important property of fuel oil being the viscosity temperature relationship. Liquid fuels can be stored above or below ground and in out of the way places. They are easily transported and some need no preheating. Properties that may affect the choice of liquid fuels are mostly calorific value, viscosity, and sulfur content. So, these three factors are generally considered while choosing any kind of liquid fuels. Now, gaseous fuels offer the greatest number of advantages. They are easily transported, produce smokeless combustion, and their ease of control enables furnace atmosphere and temperature to be regulated. There are three main groups of fuel gases: hydrocarbons, such as natural gas, where methane is the main constituent; manufactured gases, having little nitrogen and carbon dioxide; lean gases, with high inert gas content and relatively low calorific values. So, there are two basic design of gas burners: premixed burners and diffusion burners, where gas and air are premixed, cold and burned at the end of the premixing chamber, for example, the Bunsen burner. And then we have a different category of burner, that is diffusion burner, where the gas and the air flow into the furnace as separate streams and intermix as burning proceeds. The rate at which burning proceed depends on the amount of turbulence induced. And fast the reaction, the hotter the flame. Next category of fuel is a solid fuel. Coal is one of the solid fuel which is used in pulverized condition suspended in an airstream, and it then behaves rather like a gas. Now fine fuel makes combustion easier and helps to float the ash in the flame and transport it out of the flame. Factors which affect the choice of pulverized fuels are particle size, moisture content, ash content, and ash fusion temperature. Now, if the ash fusion temperature is low, it will melt, form large droplets which cannot float in flame, and will be deposited in the furnace. Now, in solid fuel system, auxiliary plant must be provided for arresting the grit and dust which is inevitably carried away in the exiting factors like fuel cost, fuel availability, installation cost, and fuel. Now, the selection of a combustion system for a furnace depends on many factors like transportation cost, size of installation, duty of the furnace. The selection of the burner can have a pronounced effect on the thermal efficiency of the system. Heat is liberated by the combustion of fuel with air or electrical energy dissipation, and some fraction of the energy is transferred to the contents of the furnace. Next, we have a category called gasoline. So, gasoline are used for energy efficiency and greater long term savings. Gas furnaces are also known for their ability to produce heat quickly, making them extremely helpful during extreme winter conditions. Now, one drawback of a gas furnace is that the installation process can be lengthy, especially since it requires your proper gas hookups and may lead to seek other fueling options. Next, we have propane, or we can say liquefied propane gas. It is actually a carbon based fuel that's a byproduct of the crude oil and natural gas production process. Refining oil and gas involves extracting materials like butane and propane to prevent these liquids from condensing in distribution lines and causing corrosive damage. Now, propane furnace will produce warmer air, than electric furnaces and can provide the benefits of a gas furnace without natural gas line. There are different categories of propane like HD5, which is for used for high category, and HD10 for lower category, mostly for commercial applications. They are coming in containers with pressurized condition while transportation. Now the annual utilization efficiency of propane is very high. It is around 90 to 98.5%. Now, necessity for propane furnace. Propane forced air furnaces are ideal where other fuels are scarce, expensive, or it cannot be delivered. They are also mostly used in rural areas where power interruptions occur because propane furnace does not depend on electricity to operate their burner. Now, almost the most forced fans uses electricity. Propane burners can also operate effectively and radiate heat on their own. Now, they work with a combination of the three systems like the fuel supply and the delivery, the burner or the combustion heat exchanger, and an air distribution network. Now, coming to the electricity furnaces, electric furnace features a smaller upfront installation cost compared to gas furnaces, although they do feature a higher annual operation cost. They are also known for their quiet performance and durability. These are also easier to install and maintain, ensuring you to spend less on heating maintenance. The drawback with electric furnaces is that they are not energy efficient as compared to other systems running on the gasoline, potentially making of an unwelcome surprise when your electricity bills are high. Then last we will be talking about solar energy or the solar furnace, where solar energy is the basic raw material or the fuel for the solar furnaces. Now, solar energy is more environment friendly option to meet all your heating needs without it's ever costing on your energy bills. So, gas furnaces have a high risk of experiencing leaks that will emit harmful gases like carbon monoxide, which will require money to be spent on extra services such as carbon monoxide testing. Now, since solar energy will not burn any fuel, it avoids these dangers entirely while still producing high temperatures. Solar energy furnaces are highly efficient, so you will save more money and prove much kinder to the environment compared to other systems. So these are some of the fuel furnace fuels we can say, various types like solid, gas, and liquid. We have read about propane, we have read about gasoline, we have read about electric, as well as the solar energy. Thank you.